Hey guys, it's Evan the Cat King here with another random number generated total drama season today with a bunch of villains. Certain people here weren't villains in my personal seasons, but at the same time, a lot of the times Alejandro was the main antagonist for like half of them. So I decided to throw in Chris, Chef, and I think Justin was like a little last minute edition, but you get the point. Anyways, let's just get started. We have the villainous vultures and evil elves. And the first team to lose is the evil elves. Now, the evil elves, I feel like Alejandro... Okay, nope. Alejandro will hang out with Justin and Anna Maria. Courtney and Scott, like usual. Joe will be in there. Dave, go away. People will be sick of Dave. He'll be the only one who they think isn't worthy of being here and just are just annoyed by him. Okie dokie. And the wheel is silent again. Okay, and the evil elves are gonna lose 2 in a row. Oh, God help. Now, for this one, I feel Heather might look to work with Courtney and Scott on this. Joe, Kelly. I can't remember exactly what Kelly did to get into this thing, but I don't know. Kelly, she's here, and she's out. Why is the wheel silent? Please, okay, villainous vultures on their first L of the season. Now, here's the thing. Blanley, Topher, and Amy are working together here. That's what I have decided. Blanley and Topher want to take over the show from Chris. So they're trying to talk about getting rid of, eliminating Chris to everybody. They brought Amy in because Amy's like, you know what, why not? But Chris is probably a stronger competitor. Especially speaking that Chef and him are always together. I feel as if some of the other teammates might be like, why would we do that? Get annoyed and eliminate Blanley. Okay, now, there's the sound. The sound is back. And the villainous vultures lose yet another challenge. Okay, the villainous vultures this time around. Topher is gonna beg for forgiveness from Chris, but Chris is gonna get rid of Topher. Okay. Now here we go with yet another. And the evil elves lose yet another challenge. I feel like Lori and Heather are probably hanging out, in this situation. I feel like Joe's getting eliminated here. She has no, like, friends, really. She's kind of getting on everyone's nerves. She's just, yeah. Okay. Spinning the wheel once again. Spinning the wheel once again. And the evil elves lose yet another challenge. Okay, now this is where we kind of have 2 duos here. And then a trio here, so I feel as if these 2 duos would vote for Alejandro, Heather, but then Alejandro, he's smart, he knows that this is gonna happen, he's gonna manipulatify Lori, and that's gonna get rid of Scott. He's going to manipulate them to eliminate Scott rather than eliminate Alejandro. Why Scott? I don't know. He likes Heather and he's annoyed by Scott. Alrighty. Which team's losing this challenge? The villainous vultures. Villainous vultures losing the challenge. I think Amy will go ahead and talk to someone. She'll try to be more friendly. And then MacArthur, Stephanie, Jen. She's the nicest one here. They see that as weakness. She's too nice to be in the competition anymore. She was the villain of the Losers season. Sort of, I guess. I don't know. Spinning the wheel. And villainous vultures? Yeah, that's villainous. Okay, now. This time, I think they'll see that Amy is now the weakest remaining player on the team and get rid of her. Okie dokie now. Who's gonna win the next challenge? Or lose the next challenge? Evil elves. They're just losing 2 in a row each time. What the heck? Now, what will happen this time? I think Heather will beg Alejandro and to keep her in rather than Courtney, and Courtney's gonna get booted here. Final spin for team challenges, and the evil elves lose once again. Now this time, Heather, Alejandro, and Lori, Heather's gonna talk to Alejandro, and he realized that he probably should split up Justin and Anne Maria, because in my mind, they're probably a couple in this season. I see them as a couple. They're probably a couple. I don't know. And they'll probably want to split that up. And I think they'll get rid of Anne Maria. She's a bit more of a stronger competitor rather than Justin. And that means we have reached the merge. Now for the first invincibility challenge, Spinaroonie. And MacArthur's gonna gain invincibility here. Okay. MacArthur gets the win. She's current. I feel like maybe these 4 might stick together because they just lost the challenge. Obviously, Jacques and Jose are gonna be teammates here. Same with Chris and Chef, and then Stephanie is kind of on her own, but at the same time, I feel as if Chris and Chef and them might come together and eliminate Lori, because, well, she's the least villainous person here, and I think might as well get rid of the last non-villainous one here. Now that we're truly on to nothing but villainous people, I guess, I think, who have villainous acts in the show. Yeah. Justin gains invincibility. This one, I feel as if it'll come down to... I feel like it's probably going to be one of MacArthur, Stephanie, or Jose. They've probably been, like, the most annoying people. Justin's safe. Chris and Chef are kind of... As much as people like Alejandro and Heather hate him a lot and want to get rid of him, they just don't have the numbers to eliminate him. Or Chef, and currently all MacArthur, Stephanie, and Jose are all also very much stronger competitors as well. Not like as, maybe not as strong as Chef, but I don't know. They're all pretty strong, and I think they'll see the fact that MacArthur was the main antagonist and came top 3 in her season. Think that's better than anybody else here has done, other than, like, Heather and Alejandro. Also, I realized that Heather is the only one who's going to be in all 3 of these final ones. Interesting. I also forgot to mention MacArthur would also be a threat because she won the first challenge. And here we go. So, we have... Stephanie is going to gain invincibility on this one. Stephanie is a really toxic person, and I think that everybody kind of is sick of her and wants to vote her off. But she's immune for now, and I think that leads to Jose getting the boot here. Okay, final 7. Here we go. And Chef gains invincibility. There we go. Stephanie's gone. Here we go, spinning the wheel for a for the whatever final 6, Jacques gains invincibility. It's gonna be a tie between Chris and Alejandro. I think Chris and Chef will bring Jacques into their side, and it'll be 3 versus 3. Chris is 1, Alejandro is 2. Ooh, and that is the end of Chris McLean in this season of Total Drama. Wow, top 6 for Chris. Final 5, spinning the wheel one more time. No, not one more time. Jacques comes again for first place. Jacques is popping off. This means a sad end for Chef Hatchet being... Now we have our final 4 of Jacques, Alejandro, Heather, and Justin. Not gonna lie, this is a final 4 I'd love to see as in an actual Total Drama season. But how will it work out here? Justin gains invincibility! Let's go, Justin! Now, I think that... You'd think that this would be where Jacques is gone now, but I think him and Justin would probably get along. They're kind of both egotistical pricks sometimes. And also, I feel as if Heather would join in and get rid of Alejandro, because she doesn't want Alejandro making it to any further in this game. She has the opportunity to get rid of him. There's no more there's no more huge... Like, he's the last, like, main threat to her, so she's like, get the heck out of here. Now we're on to the final 3. If Heather doesn't win this challenge, then she's gone. And Justin gains invincibility. Let's go. Well, so long, Heather. And like usual, this will end with the next... I'm going to cut to the results of this season. Okay, I'm picking Justin to be the ultimate winner of this season. He kind of played a bit of a man on the inside of the main, like, power duo of Heather and Alejandro and helped take them down in the end. He used Jacques, he got Jacques on his side, while Heather thought that she was manipulating the competition to eliminate Alejandro, they were manipulating her to eliminate Alejandro, leaving them to be allowed to come out on top 2. Justin wins. Jacques comes the runner-up or alt-winner, like, just again, as he has in the past. But anyways, guys, that is the villain edition of my random number-generated Total Drama seasons. The next one of these will be the finale, so stay tuned for that. It'll be all the winners. Sadly, Justin is not going to be there. Jacques will be there because he made it to the final 2 in one of the actual 10 seasons. Justin will not be there because, well, he won not in a normal episode of this. But anyways, see you guys next time.